Hey guys, Dr. Davin Lim, board certified laser dermatologist. Thanks very much for watching this channel. If you're new, please subscribe. We're nearly there at 100,000. You know what? The exciting thing is that I just did a deal with L'Oreal, who provides Clarisonic. So there will be a giveaway very shortly, and that's for all you supporters, especially for the first time subscribers when the channel was really small. So now it's grown to nearly 100,000, and I do really appreciate that. And for that, we're giving away quite a fair few Clarisonics, a couple of $1,000s worth of Clarisonics. So that will be announced in the next week or two. But today's video is a little spin. So I'm limited for time over the last few weeks. I'm doing a lecture in a week's time in China, in Beijing, China. So for all you doctors who are over there, say hello to me if you hear me speak or if I'm on the podium. But today's video basically is a very quick review. I was invited to do a guest talk at Fiori Institute, and I reviewed some of their equipment over there. So once again, it's a different kind of video to what I normally do, but I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next week with more information on the giveaways, which I think will be fantastic because it'll be the biggest, like one of the, everyone I guess on YouTube says is going to be the biggest giveaway, but truthfully my reputation is at stake, and we are giving away a huge amount of really good Clarisonics and good skincare products. So stay tuned guys, and I'll see you soon. Enjoy this video. Bye. Hey guys, Dr. Davin Lim, board certified laser dermatologist. We're doing something a little bit, I guess, out of the ordinary today. Today we're going to be reviewing a couple of treatments at the Fiori Institute. Free plug to them, and I'll tell it like it is. So let's have a look at what they've got installed, what laser machines we have, and I'll tell you what's good and what's not. So we're going in, they've got a gala event tonight. I'm trying to actually kill two birds in one stone. They asked me to speak tonight, so I've just done that. Let's go around and I'll see what machines I have, and I'll comment on the lasers. So here we go. Okay guys, I've got Mel in. Today we are doing a Coolsculpting using Coolsculpting with, what applicator have you got on there? So we've got the Cool Advantage core applicator on. Cool, cool. So look, Coolsculpting, I know this device well. We've had it in our practice for, oh geez, it's probably about 7 years. So one of the early adopters of it, and fantastic. So it's a very predictable device, and it's generally a very comfortable device. So let's ask the patient how she's going. How's everything going?
Very good.
Very good?
Very good.
Yeah, what do you feel?
Oh, just a bit cold, but other than that, it's everything good.
Feels comfortable, yeah. Guys, look, in general, this is more comfortable. Cooling is a more comfortable device than something like Sculpture. I've had Sculpture, it works, but you really do need to crank it up. While Coolsculpting is more comfortable, and in my opinion, in the right patient, you pick the right applicator, it is a very, very predictable device. So this is Coolsculpting, yeah, that's it. So it's 35, because we're using the new tech one, aren't we? 35.
So the newer applicator, which is 35 minutes.
35 minutes, yeah.
1 hour.
Cool. So it basically cuts the treatment time in half, it actually stimulates your immune system to actually break down or carry away the fat cells. So it works gradually over time, and the great thing about it is it's, like I said, it's very predictable in the outcome. So let's see what other devices we have here. Okay guys, so now we are in the brow room with the expert here, Kendall. Look, I always believe this, the brows really do frame the eyes. So everyone, I guess, puts emphasis on brow lifts, lid lifts. I certainly do a lot of eye rejuvenation, but look, at the end of the day, I still think the brows, they are the finishing touch, the piece of resistance. So Kendall here has been doing brows for quite a while, and it's the new technique nowadays, guys, is
feather touch.
Feather touch, yeah. So
yeah.
Microblading, yeah.
Yeah, microblading, hair stroke, feather touch, they're all the same thing.
Yeah, cool. Because that gives you more natural results,
yes.
And it gives you fuller brows, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Cool. And most people need a touch-up usually at around...
Well, we do the first tattoo and then we do a touch-up 6 weeks later.
Yep.
And then depending on their skin and the colour, they might be back 8 months later or 12 months later, even 18 months later. So,
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's one of those things, guys, never forget it, because, you know, like I said, you can do redo for your eyes, but if you leave your brows, especially if you've got sparse brows, that's no good. So, brow contouring and microblading, guys, look, it's out there, and I think it's picking up. So let's move to another room shortly. Guys, I've got Lisa. Yeah, so Lisa just had Juvederm Ultra to her lips, yeah, and they look natural. Look, guys, first thing with lips, it's always this. We always say, first week you'll hate your lips. The second week you'll love your lips. The reason being is a lot of swelling. Okay, so after the first week of fillers, there's usually a lot of swelling. Don't judge your lips in the first week. Always judge them in your at the end of your second week, because that's when they look the best. So the product which I use, I endorse. I like everything from Bolotero to Restylane, but my favorite usually is Juvederm. I find it very predictable, and it lasts usually a year and a bit. So the most important thing with lips is to keep it natural. Do you agree?
I do, and they feel natural, and I just think they look incredible. I don't even mind the smelling at the moment. I'm like, oh, will they go down slightly?
No, it's swelling to go down. It's swelling to go down.
No,
so,
really
yeah.
happy. I wanted it nice and natural. I wanted just a bit of definition around the outside of my lips again, because I felt like I'd lost a bit of that.
Yeah.
And Dr. Isabel has just done that to
Cool.
a T. It looks beautiful.
Very good.
Happy.
Very good.
Very
So
happy.
guys, remember, with lip fillers, the best advice I can give you, keep it real, do not have one thing that stands out in someone's face. Like, you don't want to actually be seeing your lips, yeah? You want to be seeing someone's eyes first before actually lips.
Yeah.
So make sure it's conservative, make sure you have a good injector, and start off with small volumes first, okay? So it's very important. And go for the good products. Don't go for the El Cheapo products, go for the good products, because remember, at the end of the day, a filler is an implant, so it's in your system for at least a year. So guys, do the right thing and choose your injector very carefully, because it's much like a pair of scissors. You can have filler, but at the end of the day, it's the injector which actually gives you the lips.
And gives you the result.
And gives you the results, yeah.
As well, a good result.
So it's really important. Choose your doctors very wisely. And here's the debate, doctor or nurse. I'll leave it up to you. Safety-wise, maybe doctor, nurse. We both have, I guess, you've got to have a balance between an aesthetic eye and a safety. And that's another take-home message. So guys, we'll move on to another room. Thanks, guys. Okay guys, a quick review on this, my love-hate relationship with Fraxel. By the way, if you can see some of my pigmentation here, it's because I've had a laser treatment done. No, I didn't have a Fraxel, I had something a little bit more powerful. It's actually a CO2 plus a non-ablative hybrid laser, and I'll show you that video very shortly. But we're back to here. So what do I think of this? I love it. Okay, so Fraxel makes some really good devices, for example, like the Fraxel Dual in the 1927 wavelength. And they make some really bad devices like the Fraxel Repair with the CO2. They make some excellent devices like the Clear and Brilliant as well. So remember, not one laser company makes the best of everything, but the Fraxel 1927 is great for treating sunspots, pigmentation, pores, and certainly fine wrinkles. Those are my main indications for the 1927. The Fraxel Dual is called a non-ablative wavelength, is a 1550. That can certainly help with skin rejuvenation, mild acne scarring. So if you're talking about tethered acne scars, this won't cut it. You need to see a specialist for that. But if you're talking about mild acne scarring, like mild boxcar scars, mild rolling scars, very mild and early scarring, 1550 could do it, but you do need a couple of treatments. But I overall love the Fraxel Dual. Let's move on and see what other devices we can comment on. Okay, and welcome back. So here we have the ND-Med. ND-Med is a good company. They make the Intensive, which is basically the competitor to the Infinity. Now, I've used both devices. My favorite is still the Infinity. However, having said that, the ND-Med has got a much much stronger solenoid. So it goes in deeper, the needles feel a lot nicer as they actually penetrate the skin, and it's really easy to work with. Plus it's got other add-ons as well for skin tightening. So overall, do I like this machine? Absolutely. I wish they had this solenoid in the Infinity system. But does this work well for acne scarring? Yes, it does, especially tethered acne scars. So if you have tethered scars, you can consider this as a subcision, but it's subcision vertically where you're trying to break down the bonds. Because of the fact that the solenoid is so strong, it actually does break down the bonds. So I'll do a video a comparison, side-by-side comparison using the same patient and showing you how strong this solenoid is and what it can do to acne scars. So great for overall skin rejuve, great for acne scarring. So that's the intensive IndyMed system. Let's see what else we've got. Okay guys, so in this room I have the Pastel, which is a Q-switch laser. Now, I've got quite a few Q-switch lasers. So if we're talking about Q-switch lasers, I've got the Fiori, the Revlite, the Pastel, and all the colors in between. So basically, I think I've got about 8 or 9 wavelengths to work with, and you need that kind if you're doing tattoo removal. So what do I think of the Pastel? Okay, first of all, it's a good laser system. It is, in my opinion, it delivers a more consistent energy compared to the Revlite. Yes, the Revlite is a very good Q-switch laser, and the Q-switch laser is used for tattoo removal. So it is a good system, but I think the Pastel delivers more consistent energy levels. Certainly, well, I'm not going to say certainly. It does. I know because I've tested it side by side with the Revlite. So energy-wise, I think it's more consistent. It's got filters to treat different colored tattoos, including black, reds, greens, even though the Fiori does actually improve greens faster than any other laser. But it can treat greens, blues, oranges, and everything in between. But the most common colors are basically black, and this is what it does. What else can a Pastel laser or Q-switch laser do? That's heaps. I can do another whole new segment on Q-switch lasers. But it can also treat acne using a carbon peel, so a carbon spectra peel, and it can do dermal toning, treat melasma, and pigmentation. So very versatile device, and in my opinion, better than the Revlite series. Okay guys, so I think that's about it. So I'm just going to walk around and see what else. So I'm in another room. Geez, I don't know how many rooms I got here, but anyway, so this room has got the Cooltech applicator over there. Now, is Cooltech better than Coolsculpting? The answer is it depends. So it depends whether you fit in the applicator or not. The most important thing about body contouring is not actually the device, it's your applicator size. So if you can fit in the applicator, you'll get a good result. That's why I think it's very important when you do see a place for body contouring, is that they have as many devices and as many applicators as possible. Oops. An applicator is much like a pair of shoes. You've got to get that really perfect, because if you get that perfect fit, you will get a good result. So by having Cooltech here, I think is a good idea due to the fact that you just have more applicator choices to choose rather than just using Coolsculpting or Sculpture or whatever body contouring device you have. So guys, I think that could be it. So hang tight. Okay guys, that's it. It's a cool event. I thought I'd kill 2 birds in 1 stone, go to an event, present, and at the same time enjoy the food, do a video, see what equipment they have, and take it from there. Guys, thanks very much for watching this video. I normally do a more, I guess, comprehensive review, but I thought today we'll mix it up a bit. I'm off lecturing next week to, I think I'm in Shanghai in China, so if you see me over there lecturing, say hi. But guys, I'll catch you next Saturday. So guys, thanks very much for watching this video. Remember, 1 new video every Saturday morning. So remember to subscribe. Nearly 100,000. Hopefully with this video it'll be 100,000. And thank you very much for your support. I'll catch you next time. Bye.